Hello everyone, you're welcome. My name is Vitalis from Vityanalytics. So today I will be sharing with you our this invoice template which I've just generated. And if you are that person that you are tired of manually creating invoices every month, and then simplify your billing process with our then you have to simplify your billing process with our ready to use Excel macro invoice template designed for efficiency and professionalism. So these templates allow you to. So these are some of the things that it allows you to do to generate invoices quickly with just a few clicks on the buttons, and then it automatically records each invoice in a master record for easy tracking, and then save invoices as PDF, as Excel, and then you can equally send it by mail just by through this button where you click, and then you send it maybe to the client or to your team members just from this button, and it equally maintain professionalism complete with your company logo. As you can see, this is your company logo here, and then it track payment terms and due date as well, which we are going to see. It does everything is going to appear here. Whatever we do is going to appear here. Okay, so let me just let us dive into this workbook, and let me take you through and show you what it is all about. Okay, so the template has we have this is where your company name is going to go, and then here we have our invoice number, and then here we have our purchase order number. We're gonna put it there, and then here will be today's date, so which implies that today we are the date of today is December 9, 2025. Tomorrow it is going to change to today, December 10th. Yes, December 10th, which you don't have to do anything here unless maybe you want to push push the invoice date backward or forward it depending on what you want to do. But as you open it today, the date will update. If you open it tomorrow, it will be tomorrow's date. And then here under this other row that we have, it contains the terms of the terms days. Maybe let me just say your enterprise usually have some customer that take goods on credit, right? And then you have an agreement with them that maybe they are going to pay for a particular number of days. So we'll have them here. I have just three options. I have 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, but we can still add. If it is 7 days, we can still add it if it is depending on the policy of your company or what you have agreed with your client. And then here, this other section that we have here, this other section, it is about the client's information. So here the invoice is going to this particular person, and then this is the name of their company, and then we have their street, their telephone number, their email address, and their location. So if I come here and then I select a different client, and then we will have their information. So here this is the clients worksheet. We have some few clients here, and then we'll see how it works as we progress with this introduction video. So this other section here, so this is where you're going to input the goods that the clients maybe have purchased. If they have taken, let's just say water, mineral water, you can put it here. You just say water, and then you put the quantity, just say 15, and then the price, let's just say 250. You don't have to touch this other side because everything will update automatically. It's going to update automatically, so you don't have to touch this section. So this is going to be the price for the product, and this is going to be the VAT if really it is available. This is going to be the VAT for this particular amount, 48. I just put 16 so 19%. Yeah, but we can change it. I just did that because okay. And then this is our total sum, total amount excluding VAT. And if you go down here, you will equally have this other section, which is a message maybe you can send to the client after the goods have been delivered. I see I already have a message here, but you can change it. It says your goods have been delivered. Check the payment due dates, them which is 30 days, and then we are always at your service. And then here, this is a summary of our total of, the total. This is the total subtotal excluding the VAT, and then this is our VAT for all the product, that is the sum of VAT, and then this is equally the total amount including the VAT, and then we equally have the amount here. We'll equally have the amount here in words, and this will be company's information, their company number. Don't mind what you see here, okay? This is just to demonstrate how it works. Their VAT number, their telephone number, company's telephone number, their email address, account number, bank, their bank, the bank where this account number is found, and then their sort codes, their IBAN. Maybe if you have international clients, you can call it because they will need your IBAN in order to do payments with you. And then after that, we have the company representative to maybe write their name and then sign here, and that's of our client. Okay, so let me show you how the buttons, and then here we have 5 buttons. We have this add to records, we have here create new invoice, and then we have here save as Excel, save as PDF, and email as PDF. Okay, let us collect everything, create a new invoice. Okay, now we are on the invoice number. Here is number 8. So if we create this, it's going to take us to 9. We have cleared everything, right? We don't have any information here. Let me just see. Let us just put our purchase order number. Let's just say number 1250, and then the date is today. Let us take 30 days, the terms. And then let us go with this client. Let us just go with my name, and then I will just add it here. I'm just going to leave this. Okay, I will just say juice, the quantity 50, the price is 500, and then it will give us the amount. Let me say soda, that we have quantity 25, we have the price, just say 700. Then here we can see what again, let's go with water. Let's just say water, then 1000, and then we'll have our VAT here. We'll have our total excluding VAT, and then when we equally come down here, everything has been automated. You don't have to do anything here manually. You allow it like that. Our this has equally changed. As you can see, this is our formula that I created using macro, and then this one I use the sum function, and yeah, I use VLOOKUP and the if function in order to come up with this result. That is to avoid where maybe if we have any issues, it should prevent us that from appearing. Okay, so this, if we go to here, let us get rid of this. We'll delete this. So here is empty, right? So we want now to, this is the order for Shea Vitalis. He has purchased this goods from us, and this is the total. So we now want to maybe to save this, to print it and give it to and then give it to him. So we can then come here. The first thing that I'm going to do, I want to record this so that we will equally have it in our record invoice. We should have it in our system. So I'm going to record this. You just hit this button. If we go to here, record invoice, we are going to see the information. We are going to see it there. So we are going to see the invoice number is 9, the company name is Vityanalytics, the total amount for the goods that I've purchased is this, the date of the purchase is on the 12th, and then the due date, in order if there is any, maybe if there is any balance that this particular company has to give to us, it will be on this particular in January 1st 2016. Okay, yes. So another thing, we have seen the record button. So if we come here, create, this is going to clear everything, and then we'll have to start a new record. Now let us just say we want to save as Excel. Now this is going to do two things. If we hit this button, even this one, this two, it is going to save this in a folder that I've created already. Okay, there is a path that I've created. It is going to save it there with the name of the invoice number. So we're going to see this invoice number there, and that we equally see the name of the owner of the company. Okay, yes, and same thing with this one. And then another thing, it will create a link for us. If we it's going to create a link for us, if it is for the PDF, a link will be here. If it is for the Excel sheet, for Excel, a link will be here. So let me just go to the path. This is our folder. This is where everything will be saved. As you can see, it is empty at the moment. It is empty. So let us say save, right? We want to save this. It has already been saved. So if we go to that folder, we should be, this is it here. We should see that is the order name, which is 90, the invoice number, I beg your pardon, and then the name of the owner of the company is called here. We can still customize this. Maybe we want to see the name of the owner of the company's name, and then the purchase order, everything we can see, or the date which this particular invoice has been saved. We can still customize the codes that we have inside this macro to show us this information. Okay, and then let us, if we now go to our record invoice, now this is our link. A link has been generated for us, and if we click on this link, it's going to open this this saved with this. As you can see, there is a name here. All right, it's going to open it here. We can close this, and then if we want to save it as a PDF, it's going to do the same thing, just like this one. Okay, so if I hit save, if we go to our folder, we should be able to have it there. Seem I've not. Okay, I think that has been done. If we go to our folder, if it is under here, go to my template. This is our PDF here, the one that I've just saved, and then we equally go to this record invoice. We will equally see the PDF here. If we click on it, it's going to open our invoice in PDF format. So here, if we want to send this, maybe if we want to send this to the clients, maybe we have offered them the hard copy, but we still want to send it to, we still want to send it to them by email, or we want to send to other team members that will be working on this invoice as well. You can just hit this send by this button. When you hit it, and then it's going to open Outlook. I'm not connected right now on the internet, so if you're connected and then you just go to next, the file already will be attached in the email in Outlook, and then you just input the information, the email of that particular client and some information or to whoever you want to send, and then you send it to them. And then sorry, and then this is equally going to create the date. If we send it, is going to create the date when we've sent it and the time as well. As you can see, we've sent it on the 12th at 8 minutes past at 8 minutes past 14 o'clock, 16 o'clock, sorry. Okay, so if you come to this client list, you can see that we have just some few clients. Let me just say we have some new clients that we don't have them in this list. So if we have them, we just have to add them here. Let me just say Amy. Who? Let me just say this, and then company's name. We can say Amy Beauty. Street. Let's just say Street 7. Their telephone number. Their email. And then the location of their company. Let's just say Bamenda. And then so if we go to our invoice template, if we come here, we should be able to see our new we should be able to see our new client's information here. Her name should be here, and then we'll from it, we're going to see all our information. Amy Beauty, Street 7, this is our telephone number, and then blah blah blah. We can input now. If maybe she comes to purchase something, we can do it, and then when we record, we click on record, it will have the information here, etc. So this is very, I think this is very important, right? Because at times maybe you will write an invoice and send it to clients. Maybe if it is a hard copy and tomorrow you'll be looking for it, you won't be able to see it, or they might tell you that we have misplaced it. So when you do this, you record the invoice, you will still have it in your database, and then when you send it to them by mail, I think this is it avoids some of these problems. Okay. Now, okay, let us see here. We haven't seen this. We have not to look at this other column. This other column. So this other column has to do with. Okay, let us just go to. Let us see something. Right. Let us clear everything. Okay, let me just see this particular person, and then let us change this date. Okay, let us say 08 8 months 14 2025. So this invoice was done on this date, and the terms, and this person, maybe he didn't pay all, or he did not pay at all, and he was supposed to pay, it was supposed to be due in 30 days, but we haven't seen he or she has not paid. So if we now hit record, let us see what is going to happen. Let us record this, and then we go to our records invoice. As you can see, this is showing red. It is showing red because the due date has already expired, and this particular client has not paid this amount. Okay, That is why it's showing in red. However, maybe if he or she pays, we can just come here and then say yes. Sorry, we can come here and then say yes. So it's going to change. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. This template is already available. If you need it, you can contact me by phone number or through WhatsApp, or you can send us an email. Distance is not a barrier as far as this is concerned. Okay, distance is not it's not a problem. No matter where you are found, you can still get it. And then I equally have quite a couple of other templates like payslip, inventory management, which is equally available. We have school management, and then we have hospital and pharmacy management system as well, fully customized. Okay, built with macro. So you with this one, you stay away from trouble because it's not gonna break down. It is fully protected. Okay, so thank you so much.